Well, hello there, and in this video we have another blind GeoGuessr, and this time we have Ankou, and we did do some blind GeoGuessr before, and we had some amazing rounds. We had a 4.9k Poland plonk, and then I had an unbelievable Coenza didn't guess Coenza, but guess Gibraltar, 4.9k, so it was an unbelievable recording, but my computer decided to do a shithouse and delete pretty much or make it disappear from my computer. So I have no idea where it's gone. But yeah, feel free to check out Ankou's YouTube. Anyways, are you ready, Ankou?
Yes.
Right, let's do this. Let's do this. We got this. We got this. Please. Okay. It's okay. Right. The camera generation is 4. In terms of road line, we have a double white middle road line, and the two white lines are straight, they're not dashed, and they're parallel to each other in the middle of the road. We are driving on the right hand side. We've got a sign that is like a triangle, and it has like a red like thick background, and then it has a yellow triangle in the middle. It is a very hilly environment, quite dry to be honest, quite woodlandy, but like a dry woodland. Can't tell what that car is, unfortunately, but we've got trees on top of the hills. Also, the Google car shows a hint of blue.
So we are driving on the right, and
Yes.
then the lines are straight. Let me just think. Okay, so there is a sign in front.
Yes.
It's a red color background.
Red outline,
Okay,
and then after the red outline, it's a yellow sign.
and it's dry.
Dry. Yes.
Okay, we will go. Okay, wait. There's a sign in front. Is there any intersection or anything?
No.
Should I go for some? A part of me tells that it's Nordic for some reason. Okay, we go for Lithuania. I don't know why I guess this, but I don't know. I'm running out of ideas for some reason. Lithuania, Kaunas, near Kaunas actually, because we are on the. I mean, we're not in the city. We're on the road. I stick my answer. Let's go.
Sticking with it.
How
Yep.
many points? Yep. How many points?
It's you got 1.9k. So it. What do you think it is now? That's what I'm
1.9k. Is it France? Spain?
No.
Portugal?
No.
Sweden?
Nope.
Are we in Russia?
Not Russia. Nope.
What?
Can you think of
1.9k.
if you think of red and yellow? If you think of a yellow sign in Europe, what countries do you think that you haven't mentioned yet? Because you might not know this actually.
Europe. Okay, at least we're in the right continent. 1.9k. Is that
Void.
is that UK? I don't know. Wait.
It's not UK. Driving right. So
Oh, I remember right.
you're gonna. I think you're gonna be very surprised of where this is. Let me just tell you where it is, because I think you'll be here forever.
Iceland?
No. Go further south from Lithuania, like pretty south from Lithuania.
Dude, are we in Italy?
Closer, but not Italy.
Greece.
It's Greece. So you know when I mentioned that yellow sign, Greece have like this unique. It's like you know when you're thinking like Scandinavia. I mean, it's not showing on Google Maps; it's just a rip. But in Scandinavia, you have like yellow signs with red outlines. You can also get that in Greece, but the signs are a lot shorter. And obviously, if it's a dry environment, so if you've got a yellow sign like that with the big red outline, it's a very good clue for Greece. And Greece has quite often double white lines, like straight lines in the middle of the road. And yeah, Lithuania isn't Gen 4. That was the other thing.
But I mean, I don't really know the camera generations
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, but I think
Like I can't differentiate. Except for Gen 1, that was obvious, but the rest I don't know how to differentiate it.
Yeah.
So
It was
Greece.
Scandinavian, so Greece is a good word to remember. I'll
Dude,
see at the end of the game. But that was
the first time the first time before this, I mean the deleted footage, or maybe it's deleted, I don't know, but the first attempt we got another Greece round, and I guess Russia. And now we got another Greece round, and I guess Lithuania, which
Yeah.
is Russia's neighbor.
Yeah.
Damn it. I hate Greece. Next.
Yeah. So this round, okay. So we have the sun facing the south, so northern
Hmm.
hemisphere.
Hmm.
We're driving on the right hand side. In terms of road outlines, we've got yellow. So yellow shoulders. So like one yellow outline on the right and one yellow outline on the left. And in the middle, we just have one white straight line in the middle of the road. We've got guardrails. In terms of the environment, there's a lack of tree coverage. It is very warm environment. It's quite rocky as well, so there's like a lot of like loose sediments, fairly hilly. Once I don't know if I would say it's mountainous. We've got some like walls around, like brick walls that have been not brick, but like just like stone or cobble walls in the distance. We do see a bit of the Google car that appears to be black, and there is a car driving towards us, and it does not have a yellow. It does not have a yellow plate. I don't think. I think it's just white. It could be yellow. I just think it's white. It's very hard
White
to tell.
plates.
But Northern Hem, yellow outline on the road with a white straight in the middle. Quite rocky but very warm environment. Black car. There's some houses at the top of like the hills.
So,
Maybe the house
can
is
you
looking
can you
really
explain the car plates again?
The car plate. It's.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not yellow. I think I thought it was at first, but it's very hard to tell. It could be a weird green. It could be a bit of green text, but I think it's just white.
Any bollard?
No bollards.
Yeah, yellow outlines. Which country got this yellow outlines? Like, if it's yellow line, I can still know, but yellow outlines. And it's very rocky, is it? You say?
Quite rocky. Like I wouldn't say like ultra rocky. There's still vegetation on the floor. It's just not as well grown, so it's like quite out of the way. It's not far off being like a desert, but it's not really a desert. If that makes sense. But
I don't know, man. And the plates, do they have the blue thing?
No blue strip.
Oh man,
I can't tell.
this is interesting. This is
yellow.
interesting. This is very interesting. And that really proves out a lot. And no blue strip means the country is not. So the waves are white. And
It
it's
could be
dry.
green text, but it's white. I would stick with white. I'm not sure about the
Okay,
text.
and it's dry.
Dry, yes. Black. It looks like it barely gets any rain.
Okay. So okay. If there's no blue stripe on the plates, that really rules out everything. I was thinking Russia, but again, it's yellow outline. I don't know if Russia got yellow outline. Should be Turkey. Yellow outline, white in the middle. Oh, all right. I'll go back to Russia. Plum near Krasnodar.
Whereabouts is that in Russia?
Okay. Russia. Go to the south.
Okay, I see it. Yeah. I'm very confident.
How many points?
Country.
How many points?
We'll find out. I think you've saved yourself from where you've gone in Russia. But it was, as I expected, West Bank. I think if you got to them, you would have think, oh, it makes sense.
Oh wait, they are in Northern Hemisphere.
Northern
They are in Northern Hemisphere.
Yeah, even UAE is in Northern Hem. But you still got 2.2k, so you go in that part of Russia's kind of saved you a little bit. Because if you went like more towards Kazakhstan or Mongolia, you would have pretty much got points. But yeah, yellow outline,
yes,
makes sense with Israel, Jordan. And you know where I said green text? or like, there was a hint of green maybe. That I thought was yellow at first. I'm pretty sure that Palestine have a bit of green on the plates, or it's text or something like that.
Ah,
Next round. Let's keep going. Okay, so we are driving on the left. We
oh yes,
have English.
yes.
Saying petrol shop, takeaways, home baked bread, ice. We've got like very hilly. We've got like a big hill or mountains, probably the best way of saying it, kind of surrounding us. And there's quite a lot of rock exposed. So it's a fairly hilly surrounding area. There is no. It's a very warm environment. I would say maybe subtropical, but quite warm, very warm environment. Few tree coverage, but you got quite a lot of soil exposed, more towards like the orange rather than pale yellow. You know, like pale colours, like pale orange. And we've got these red and white chevron arrows, if that's handy. We see like pretty much a long straight of the road, and there's not a single bollard. The houses are surrounded by fences that I see. It's a poor quality generation camera. We've got like the blur, purple tinted bit of the sky, and then a blur near the vehicle. So it's generation 2. We see the back of a stop sign. It appears, and it's auto confirming left. Next to a petrol station. There's like a star on it. I don't know what the brand is.
I'm split between two. I split between two actually.
Okay. Which two?
And these two is very far away from each other, so I was between Australia and South Africa. Okay, never mind. If there's no humans, never mind. And I mean we are beside petrol station, right?
Pardon?
We are beside a petrol station.
Yes.
Any cars there should be right.
Yes.
Are the cars okay? Firstly, are the cars pickup trucks?
No.
Are the cars look old, or is it all very taken care of?
There's quite a couple. There's a couple of cars that look quite well taken care of. The other ones seem quite
Okay,
not poor, but it'll do. Yeah, I would say.
all right. With that, I think you'll be surprised. You might be surprised. That's why I say two, but actually now I think I have a third country. Lesotho. Lesotho on the south, you can see a place called Kuching.
Yep, got it. Bro, I'm in your head.
Yeah,
Literally, whenever you say something, I see it straight away. Like I actually zoom into it. Yep.
from there.
It's not Australia, so you're safe, but it was South Africa.
Yes.
And it was right near the boundary of Eastern and Western Cape. So when you see a lot of hills, they were the Cape Hills. So you get like a lot of those hills towards Cape.
Where is Eastern Western Cape again?
So it's like near Bertha. That's the nearest city, and then you've got George. So it's pretty east from Cape Town, but you still got pretty much 3.8k. So it will do. And the other thing I can add with the blurs and the poor camera quality, the source only has generation 3. But you know now, and that's the main thing.
I gambled.
3 point. I mean, you could have gambled Australia. That would have been a lot worse.
Because I was thinking, then I was like, hey, wait, we are in a petrol station. There should be cars, and the cars really can make a difference.
Yeah, and also that the cars
Like
really
because
nice.
of the regulations of both sides, it's different.
Yeah.
Like,
and also because of the cars look nice because of more. If you're more towards Cape, you tend to get. If you're in the nice parts, you'll get a lot more nicer vehicles as well. So I thought you're going to get baited into Australia. But when you said pick up truck, then he's probably thinking trying to rule Australia here. But yeah, okay. So this round, we are driving on the right. We have got bollards present. It's very hard to describe them, but the main thing is they're mostly a white stick, and then 3/4 of the way up we've got like a black square outline, and then a white like square in the middle of that black area. You don't see vehicles, but there's a sign that's hiding away from us, and that's confirmed ground on the right. It's got black tips on the bottom of the signposts, and the road is very long. The vegetation is quite short. It's in fairly quite dry environment, or maybe cold could be a better way of saying it. Quite open. We've got some farmland, but it looks like it's during the winter because all the trees have lost their leaves. But yeah, there's other signs further up that always have that hint of that black tip on the bottom of the sign. Very flat where we are. It's a bit of like a little hill increase with a bit more vegetation, but it's pretty much flat where we are. And the road goes on for like miles, it seems. It's a very straight road. We're on like a junction of some sort, but we're facing down the road, and it's a very long one. And I can't see the sun, but I can see where it's a lot bright in the clouds, and we are in the northern hemisphere because the sun looks like it's definitely in the south. What's great?
Okay, so the bollards, what color again? White.
White stick, so traditional white stick, and then you have a bit of black 3/4 of the way up, that's the shape of the square, and then you have white square in the middle of the black.
Ooh. I've forgotten.
And then a black tip on the sign as well.
Black tape on the sign. I remember someone told me this, but forgotten everything.
We also have a white. So in terms of road line, we've got like just a white straight line in the middle of the road.
Never mind. Then we go to check here. I don't know. Like I want to play safe. Let's go check here.
Whereabouts?
The Brno. Between Brno and the southern borders. Just anywhere there.
Okay. Yep.
Should be bad score. The score should be really bad. I've forgotten everything. How many points?
Yeah. I mean, even if you got the country right, you probably would have been lucky to get 1,000 points.
What?
It was Russia. Far East
Was
Russia,
what?
like near towards Mongolia, Russia. That I would have not got a good score there on that round. You got 355 points, but it's really Far East Russia. You would have not super Far East, but we've been Russiaed. No. Okay, final round. We got this. We just need to get 10k plus. It's turned into a really hard seed. All of a sudden.
How much points do we have now?
8.3k. So we've already beaten it. I think we've beaten our practice now, but we might not be far off equaling it. Okay, so the first thing I would say is I can't confirm the car, unfortunately. We've got a Google car in front of us. It is a ghost car. We've got a Google car. We can see the Google car, but it's like kind of blur. It's like kind of like faint colour, so it's not like a strong colour. We've got a stubby antenna. I can't tell if it is more white or more black. But we're off-road. It's a very remote area. We've got a fair amount of like palm trees or trees that look palm-like around. Very remote. Orange soil. Orange or even brown soil. Driving right hand side. Sun appears to be more towards the north. If I use the cloud, I don't think it's fully accurate, but based on where the very bright bit of the cloud is, it looks like we're more towards the south end. But I don't know if that will be useful, or it might not be fully trustworthy. Quite tropical. I would say this is more definitely tropical, very warm. I would say it feels like it's been quite a deforested area. It's not wet. It's very dry. So I would say it's not far off being like a dense, like a proper woodland or forest, but it is tropical. But it's not. It looks like it doesn't get much rain at all. Although you do get a bit of green grass, and then the palm-like trees. Other than that, right hand side.
Wait, right hand side driving.
Yes, orange soil.
Wow, this is actually.
And it looks like it's.
I actually got the mind of country. Then you say it's right hand side.
Yeah.
That really changed everything. At the beginning, I was thinking like Indonesia or Australia. Then you say it's on the right hand side, so it's definitely not them. You say the sun is
The sun appears to be more towards the north.
sun towards the north. Means we're the southern hemisphere. Tropical,
Then orange soil.
orange soil.
Dry.
Okay, wait. Any road lines?
We're literally on like a dirt road. That's completely full of soil.
Okay. Brazil.
Okay. And whereabouts you thinking?
This could be anywhere though. Just go to where's okay the Ecuador also. So go to the state of Mato Grosso do Sul.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, plug there.
Okay. I think you should be right here. I don't know. I feel like it's more Brazil than Cambodia. Let's find out. And it was Brazil. However, it was a bit further north. We were in the state of Para. But we got the country though. We got the country, which is very good. We got 1.9k. So I think we've done enough to get 10k. Not an easy,
Right.
Not an easy seed. Not an easy seed. If you knew about like the sign for Greece, like the yellow sign for Greece, that would have been a lot easier. And obviously you completely forgot about Israel, Jordan, and UAE. So I think those were the only two realistic rounds we could have got a decent amount more points. But then we had a Far East Russia, so we can exclude that round on its own. And then we had a very, very dodgy Brazil. We'll take it. I mean, it was a bit better than the first try we did. But yeah, thank you very much, Ankou, for volunteering and taking part. And definitely check out his YouTube channel and subscribe. And subscribe to me, of course, because why not? Yeah, of course.